In July, Russia militarized the Black Sea, threatening commercial shipping and Ukrainian ports. Lacking large warships, Ukraine has turned to maritime drones and cruise missiles to respond. Kiev forces used these weapons to escalate attacks against high-profile Black Sea Fleet targets. When Russia announced its intention to militarize Black Sea in July, Moscow sought to dominate waters by issuing a broad threat: civilian ships passing through waters go ahead. We will consider you a party war. Ukraine, on other hand, does not have much of a navy, having sunk its last large warship at the beginning of conflict to prevent it from falling into Russian hands. But in weeks since Russia's declaration, Ukraine has completely flipped script Moscow by stepping up Black Sea Fleet, including cruise missile attacks at key shipyard and fleet headquarters and seaplane warships in harbour. Collectively, these attacks destroyed numerous ships, injured dozens of military personnel, threatened to disrupt Russian naval logistics operations. The latest attacks on Black Sea Fleet are another example of how Ukraine is retaining the initiative. Admiral Tony Radakin, Britain's Chief of Defence Staff, said this week, after withdrawing from United Nations brokered Black Sea Grain Agreement July, Russia announced it would consider all ships in the region as potential military cargo carriers to assist Kiev war. Moscow then immediately began increasing attacks against Ukrainian civilian targets along the Black Sea, including targeting ports and food storage facilities. We believe this is a coordinated effort to justify any attacks on civilian shipping in the Black Sea and to hold Ukraine responsible for those attacks, a senior White House official said at the time. Warships of Russia's Black Sea Fleet take part in the Navy Day celebrations in the port city of Novorossiysk on July 30, 2023. STRINGERAFP via it was few weeks before Russia began carrying out its threats, carrying out a helicopter raid on Palau-flagged cargo ship in mid-August. Russian forces stormed bridge and interrogated crew, searching for what Moscow called prohibited goods, but ultimately ship was allowed to proceed towards Ukrainian port. In massive escalation few days later, Black Sea Fleet missile ship fired 2 Kalibr cruise missiles at Liberian-flagged cargo ship anchored in port in Odessa. Britain's Foreign Office said Ukraine's air defense systems successfully shot down missiles. But attempted attack was most serious attack on a civilian ship since Russia withdrew from grain deal. Ukraine, meanwhile, has taken the fight directly. Russia, and compensate for its lack of a suitable navy, has turned uncrewed surface ships or maritime drones wreak havoc on the Black Sea Fleet. The leadership in Kiev sought to prioritize the development of what they called the creation of the world's first seaplane fleet. There were 2 major naval drone strikes in early August. First targeted Russian port of